Squirrels are among the most beloved and recognizable inhabitants of our forests and parks. Most people associate them only with their reddish fur, fluffy tails, and collecting nuts, but their real lives hide far more secrets than most realize. In this video, you will discover 35 fascinating facts about the Eurasian red squirrel. You will learn how it survived millions of years of evolution, how it deals with predators, what remarkable abilities it possesses, and why there is a much harsher and more demanding world behind its cute appearance than it may seem. A squirrel can leap distances of several meters. Thanks to its powerful hind legs, a squirrel can cover impressive distances between branches without touching the ground. During a jump, it uses its tail as a rudder, helping it maintain balance and precisely control its direction. This is one of the most important abilities that allows it to move high among the treetops. Its tail serves as a multi-purpose tool. The fluffy tail helps maintain balance while running along thin branches, acts like a parachute during jumps, and protect the squirrel from the cold. On chilly days, it can wrap its tail around its entire body to reduce heat loss. The tail is also used to communicate with other squirrels. A squirrel's eyes are adapted for life high above the ground. Its large eyes provide a wide field of view, helping it detect threats from multiple directions at once. This allows the animal to quickly spot an approaching predator and immediately begin its escape. Good spatial awareness is essential when jumping between branches. A squirrel can rotate its hind feet almost backward. The special structure of its joints allows it to climb down tree trunks head first. Most mammals would struggle with such a maneuver, but for a squirrel, it is an everyday skill. This adaptation greatly increases its agility while moving through the trees. Its incisors grow throughout its entire life. Like those of other rodents, its teeth continuously grow longer. To prevent them from becoming too long, the squirrel regularly wears them down by gnawing on hard seeds, cones, and nuts. Without this process, feeding would become much more difficult. Squirrels possess an exceptionally advanced spatial memory. In autumn, they hide hundreds and sometimes even thousands of food caches scattered across a large area. They can relocate a significant portion of these hiding places many months later. Scientists believe they rely on both memory and recognizable landmarks in their surroundings. They can quickly assess the strength of a branch. Before making a jump, a squirrel often slightly bends a branch with its own weight. In this way, it tests whether the surface is stable enough. This behavior helps reduce the risk of falling while traveling high above the ground. A squirrel does not live on nuts alone. Although it is most commonly associated with nuts, its diet is far more varied. It feeds on seeds, buds, fruits, fungi, and young plant shoots. This varied diet allows it to survive in environments where food availability changes throughout the year. It can identify valuable seeds before opening them. Research suggests that squirrels can assess the quality of certain seeds based on their weight, scent, and even the sound they make when handled. This allows them to choose the most nutritious food and avoid wasting energy on empty or damaged seeds. In autumn, it creates an extensive network of hidden food caches. Instead of storing everything in one place, a squirrel spreads its supplies across many different hiding spots. This means that losing a single cache does not result in losing all of its stored food. It is an effective strategy that increases its chances of surviving the winter. Some of the seeds it hides are never recovered. Forgotten seeds can germinate and grow into new trees. In this way, squirrels play an important role in forest regeneration. Without realizing it, they help disperse many plant species. A squirrel may steal food from other squirrels' caches. If it discovers a hiding place belonging to another squirrel, it may take advantage of the opportunity and steal part of the stored food. Competition for resources can be intense in the squirrel world, especially before winter arrives. It occasionally eats animal-based food. Although most of its diet consists of plant material, A squirrel may sometimes eat insects, bird eggs, or very young nestlings. Such behavior is far less common than feeding on plants, but it provides valuable protein and other nutrients. It can pretend to hide food. If a squirrel notices that it's being watched by another squirrel or a bird, it may perform a fake burying motion. It then keeps the food and hides it elsewhere. This clever tactic helps deceive potential thieves. Squirrels build their own nests high in the treetops. These spherical structures are made from twigs, leaves, moss, and grass. The interior is carefully lined with soft materials that provide insulation. The nest protects the squirrel from cold weather, rain, and some predators. A single squirrel may use several different nests. Having backup shelters increases its chances of survival. If one nest is destroyed or discovered by a predator, the squirrel can quickly move to another location. This behavior is especially useful when raising young. A squirrel does not enter true hibernation. It remains active throughout most of the winter, although it reduces its activity during periods of severe weather. During the colder months, it relies mainly on food it stored earlier in the year. This strategy helps it survive times when food is scarce. In winter, it may remain inside its nest for many hours. During freezing conditions, a squirrel conserves energy by limiting unnecessary movement. The warmth provided by its fur and a well-insulated nest helps it endure harsh winter weather. It travels across a large area every day. While searching for food, a squirrel may visit numerous trees and hiding places scattered throughout its territory. A good knowledge of its surroundings allows it to efficiently locate food sources and safe escape routes. Squirrels communicate through sounds and tail movements. Rapid tail flicking often signals agitation or serves as a warning of danger. These animals also use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with other squirrels nearby. Young squirrels spend a great deal of time learning how to climb. At first, they move awkwardly and cautiously. Only with experience do they develop the skills needed to perform long jumps and travel quickly through the branches. Squirrels are regularly hunted by birds of prey. Hawks and large owls can be particularly dangerous. An attack often comes without warning, and success depends largely on the element of surprise. For this reason, squirrels constantly monitor their surroundings while foraging. Martens are among a squirrel's most dangerous enemies. These agile predators are excellent climbers and can reach even well-hidden nests high in the trees. They pose a particularly serious threat to young squirrels. For many squirrels, cars are the greatest threat. Near roads, squirrels are often killed while attempting to cross. Fast-moving traffic is especially dangerous in areas where forests have been fragmented by roads and other infrastructure. The loss of old trees reduces the number of safe shelters. A tree hollow or the large crown of a mature tree can provide an ideal place for a squirrel to live. The removal of such trees can significantly reduce the availability of suitable habitats. In winter, prolonged starvation can become a deadly threat. If a squirrel's stored food supplies prove insufficient or are lost, it may struggle to find enough food to survive. Exceptionally harsh winters can be especially dangerous. Many young squirrels never reach adulthood. During their first months of life, they face threats from predators, disease, and harsh weather conditions. In the wild, surviving long enough to reproduce is a significant challenge. Severe storms can destroy entire nests. Strong winds can break branches and even topple trees that contain squirrel shelters. As a result, both young and adult squirrels may suddenly lose their safe place to live. Baby squirrels are born blind and almost completely helpless. For the first weeks of their lives, they are entirely dependent on their mother. They cannot obtain food on their own or maintain their body temperature without her care. A female squirrel may carry her young one by one to a new nest. If she considers her current shelter unsafe, she picks up each baby in her mouth and transports it to a safer location. This behavior increases the survival chances of the entire litter. During the breeding season, several males may chase a single female for a long time. These pursuits often take place high in the treetops and require remarkable agility. In many cases, multiple competing males take part in the chase. A common myth claims that squirrels always remember every food cache they create. In reality, some of their stored food is forgotten. Although their memory is impressive, it is far from perfect. Thanks to these forgotten caches, many seeds are able to germinate and grow into new trees. Not every squirrel is red. Depending on the region and genetic factors, some individuals may have very dark, almost black fur. These color variations can be found in several parts of Europe. A squirrel can survive falls that would be dangerous for many other animals. Its low body weight and ability to control its position while falling greatly reduce the risk of serious injury. However, this does not mean that squirrels are completely immune to the effects of falling. Despite its cute appearance, a squirrel is a wild and highly independent animal. Squirrels avoid unnecessary contact with humans and spend most of their time searching for food and monitoring their surroundings. Their lives are far more challenging and dangerous than they may appear to someone watching them in a park. That's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments which fact surprised you the most and which animal you would like to see featured in a future episode. If you'd like to discover more fascinating secrets of the natural world, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. A new video packed with incredible animal facts is coming soon. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.